よ遅れないよバシッと決めたら勝ちに行くぜおい魚君
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm taking a look at Battle Stadium D.O.N. for the PlayStation 2. The D.O.N. in the title stands for Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Naruto. And it's a crossover game that brings the three anime properties together. It was produced by Bandai Namco, released in 2006, and it was also released for the GameCube. And this is one title where I'm kinda surprised that it didn't get an international release, as these are three of the most popular anime of all time, and you'd think it would be pretty popular. Battle Stadium can best be described as kind of a Smash Brothers clone. It plays more or less the same, with 2 to 4 characters on the screen at any one time in a Battle Royale style match. Just like in Smash Brothers, various items will appear on the battlefield that can be used to aid you in the fight. So for example, you can pick up swords, shurikens, and my personal favorite, the power pole from Dragon Ball. There are also lots of items that will appear that have various effects, like increasing or decreasing your speed, making you shrink, or making you grow into an almost invulnerable giant. And a key difference from the Smash Brothers series is the parameters for victory. Instead of having a stock of lives that you're trying to whittle down, there's a bar at the top of the screen with each character's face on it, and this bar works as basically a tug of war. The better you do, the more of the bar you occupy, and when you claim all of it, you get a KO. Or if the timer runs out, then the person with the largest amount of the bar occupied is the winner. I really like this feature. Matches can be really long or super short depending on how well you play, and it turns into a real battle when you've got a few friends to play with. You've got 12 characters to start with, 4 from each franchise, but you can unlock more for a total of 24 characters, which isn't a bad roster. There are also lots of different stages inspired by locations from the 3 anime series, and each one offers something a little different. Most of them are static, but some of them feature constant movement or maybe constant alterations to the stage. So for instance, the Planet Namek stage is falling apart bit by bit and decreasing the area you have to fight on. You can unlock more content by completing missions in the arcade mode and earning coins which you spin on slot machines. This is fine, but it would have been nice if they included more opportunities to earn these coins. You only get a couple of chances per arcade playthrough. Aside from the arcade mode, you can also give survival mode a try, which is one-on-one and features health bars and ring outs just like a traditional fighting game. There's also a mode called Pachachike, where you can choose from all kinds of different effects to apply to the characters before each match, and you can choose which items you want to litter the battlefield, and this can have some fun and somewhat disastrous consequences, and it serves to change the gameplay up a bit. There's even a gallery mode included where you can read a quick bio on each character and view character models, which is nice and would be useful for players not familiar with all of the franchises included here. Overall, there's a lot of content in this game, and the gameplay is really fun, especially when you have a few friends to join you. Graphically, this is a decent looking game, and all of the characters and environments are well represented. Every stage is really colorful and detailed with an active background, some more than others, but on the whole they all look good. The characters all animate well, and the cutaways when they perform their signature moves do look pretty cool. Even just the menus and selection screens manage to avoid looking too bland, and I really appreciate that. I'm a little divided on the overall sound design though. The music is good, but there aren't really any recognizable songs from any of the anime, which seems like a bit of a misstep. The Tenkaichi Budokai stage seems like the perfect opportunity to slip in Chala Head Chala. So a bit of a letdown, but not that bad really. All of the characters are voiced by the Japanese voice actors from their respective shows, and the game's announcer is really great too. He has a nice cheesy sound to him. So all things considered, I'm pleased with the presentation in Battle Stadium. So this is a pretty fun game with plenty of content and gameplay modes, and it should be especially appealing to fans of one or all three of the featured franchises. It's by no means a perfect game, and it is a bit of a blatant Smash Bros. Clone, but it's still good enough that I can recommend playing it. You can usually find copies online for between 20 and 30 bucks, so it won't exactly break the bank. If you've got a Japanese PS2 or GameCube, and you're a fan of any of these series of anime, you'll probably really enjoy Battle Stadium D.O.N. It was pretty much made with fans in mind. Check it out.
That